Hello, I'm Matt from Ludo-Chrono. Today I'm going to give you an overview of Duke. Duke is a 2-to-4 player game for players ages 8 and up and 4 games of around 20 minutes. In Duke, you're going to try to get rid of your cards because that has you score points. In a 4-player game, you play with a partner which is in front of you and you try to, discard your cards by attacking and defending. You play your cards by pairs. First, you need to defend by playing the card that matches the attack that was played previously. Then you will attack, forcing opponents to play the same card. The cards are in an even number. So in this case, there are 10 10s, there are 4 blue 4s, 4 purple 4s, and so on and so forth. So let's imagine I'm the first player. I will simply choose 2 cards, one that will go in defense. The first card of the game is played face down, and then I will choose a card from my hand and play it as an attack. And that means that the next player will have to play a 10 if they want to defend my attack. Then they will be able to play an attack of their own. In this case, they do have a 10. They will play a 10 as the defense, then choose a card from their hand to play as an attack. It is a 4 pink. Then that player, my partner, is going to say, okay, you know what, I can defend this. And I will even play another 4 pink as an attack. That player doesn't have the 4 pink because I do. So they will pass and they will not play any cards. That means that they are not going to move towards their end of the game. On my end, I will simply play this and I will choose another 4 to play, a blue 4. And that player doesn't have a blue 4. However, they have the best card of the game, which is the Duke. The Duke defends against anything that doesn't have shields. So the cards that have shields are the 10s and the 4s that are purple. Then they will attack with another card, and so on and so forth. Playing your cards is very important because as you play your cards, your hand depletes. And if you play your last card, the round ends and only you score points based on the number of points of dots under the card. In this case, you would score 4 points. As soon as you reach 15 or more points, you win the game for your team. Else, you shuffle up all the cards, deal new hands, and start another round of the game. So that's it for the basic rules of the game. Now, there is one additional rule. It's if you finish on a masterstroke. You can do a masterstroke if no one defended your last attack. You play a card face down, your last card face up, and those are the same. You are going to double those points. So it is worthwhile for cards that are not 10s, but as you may notice, it can score you a lot of points. If you play less than 4 players, you're going to play on your own. If you play with 3 players, you deal 10 cards to each player and you remove 2 cards from the game. The first player plays as normal, the second player will peek at one of the removed cards, and the third player will look at the other of the removed cards. And if you play with 2 players, you're going to play with cards in the middle that you can take for yourself. As a reminder, the first team or player at 15 points wins the game. That's it for Duke. So this is a shedding game in which you try to defend against the other player's cards to be able to attack and to shed most of your cards. Now, bye-bye, see you on Ludo-Chrono.